It's a brand new day, let's teach your way. It's time for Musicplay.
Welcome back to the Musicplay Minutes podcast. This episode is also available as a webinar with a handout and a PD certificate. All extra resources, including visual examples mentioned in this episode, can be found at workshops.musicplay.ca. How many bunnies are too many bunnies? You'll have to check out Bunnies, the musical, by John Jacobson to find out. Join John and Denise as they share many different activities and songs that will keep your classrooms hopping during March and April.
Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Denise Gagne, and joining me on the webinar today, we have Jason. Give us a wave, Jason. And we have Carrie Lynn and Danae that are all part of our Musicplay team, and we have John Jacobson with us today. Yay, John. We're delighted to have you with us as we talk about bunny fun. And so there's teachers in schools where you can't talk about Easter, but bunnies are so cute, and we can talk about bunnies any time of year. I have to share that I was driving with my grandchildren out of my clothes, and there was 3 white bunnies, because our bunnies turn white in the snow, chasing each other around a field. They were just going nuts. I wish I had gotten a video of it because it was crazy and it was fun. So I'm going to start off today, and then John's going to talk about his Bunnies musical, and then I will talk about some more bunny songs. So I will screen share and take you to Hurry Easter Bunny. If you've ever done Mouse Mousey, you'll know that Mouse Mousey is a favorite chase game of the kids. Hurry Easter Bunny is basically a piggyback song based on it. So it's Easter Bunny, hurry, hurry do, or the kids in all the houses will be catching you. And here's the kids and I doing this. You can see we're outside. This is springtime in Alberta. It's not exactly warm. And the Easter Bunny tags someone that they're past, so you don't get tagged right away. And the ones who have had turns sit in the middle. This is a very small group, so I might not have kept them in the middle. But because this is such a good reading song, play the game with the kids, and then go and read with them. So I would expect my kids to be able to read the T-T's and the Taws. Ready, go. T, 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 ta, ta, T, T, ta. And some classes, if they've been doing solfege since the beginning of the year, will be able to read the so, mi, do. So you may be able to use this as a solfege reading song for your kids. That, again, depends on the class, and that depends on a lot of factors. How much time you have them, how often you see them. Lots of teachers don't even teach solfege at all. But because it's there, we have a solfege challenge activity, and this is fun for the kids to do. So this is an interactive that kids can complete. So Hurry Easter Bunny, it's in first grade. I try and teach Do at the end of first grade. Not every year I would get to it, but I would try. And so that's what that one is there for. Then we have an Easter egg hunt game. And this one's called Little Bunny Hop. So here's Little Bunny. And you can see it says recently updated. If I go back to that, anything that we have updated recently, there is now a little flag. And the reason this is recently updated is because today we added Rhythm Hunt flashcards and a Rhythm Hunt worksheet. And this is what they look like if I cut them up. So I can cut these rhythm flashcards up. There's 8 of them, and I can hide them all over my room. And I would hide them in plain sight, not in a drawer or, underneath a tub of something. Plain sight so that the kids can find them. And there's numbers on them. They start with number 1 and they go to number 8. And then what the kids do is they do this Rhythm Hunt worksheet. And as they find the rhythm cards around the room, they write the rhythms down that are on these cards. Basically, it's just copying. But at this stage in grade 1, that's a good thing for them to do. And then at the bottom, choose 4 patterns from above to create your own rhythm or write 4 new patterns. So challenge your kids if they're able to do that. And if they're not able to do that, well, that's okay. They'll get there next year. The melody hunt is, we put in So Me flashcards. So the flashcards are So Me, and they're all So Me variations of So and Me, just because we know kids are a little bit behind after COVID. And then the worksheet that goes with the melody hunt has little staffs. And not only do they copy out the melody that they see, but they copy out, they trace over the treble clef. And I don't know what it is, but little kids are absolutely fascinated with treble clefs. And again, choose 4 patterns from above to create your own melody or write your very own So Me melody. If your kids have more notes, they might want to try more notes, but I think I would just stick to the So and the Me. So this little game is intended, the original intent was the kids, I choose a few kids to hide the eggs. So I would still play the music while they're hunting and hiding. So you can see there's my hiders. Have to be in plain sight. And the rest of the class is not supposed to be peeking. Now the ones who are waiting open their eyes and they go hunt. And you go hunting for an egg, and if you find one, bring it back to me. Bring it to me, McKenna. So if I want to do it the simple way, hiding eggs is very simple. I could do color compositions with those different colored eggs. If I want to do the more complicated version, I could do either melody hunt or I could do rhythm hunt. And either way, I think it's going to be fun. So that is 2 of our little bunny songs. Another bunny song that I have is Bunny Hides a Basket. I want the song, Bunny Hides a Basket. This is grade 1. And so this one here, it is for dynamics. So it's to practice loud and quiet. So we hide a basket, and then you sing louder as you get closer to the basket, quieter as you're farther away from it. So there's one like this in grade 2 as well. Tisket a tasket, let's find the Easter basket. Look up here, look down there, you won't find it anywhere. And the kids sing louder as they get closer, quieter as they're farther away. And I always tell the kids, you shouldn't sing louder than your most beautiful sound. So if they get too loud, then I have them clap the rhythm instead. I'm going to go to find the Easter basket instead of this one so you can see the grade 2 one. And you can see here there's concept slides about dynamics. So again in the game, one child hides it, and then the rest of the kids, actually in this one, just one child goes looking for it. This time, let's get Richard to hide, and let's get Ayrton to find. So Ayrton hides his eyes, and Richard is the hider. Always great deliberations when they're choosing where to hide the basket. So this guy has got a good spot behind one of the Orff instruments, and then you'll hear as the class sings the song quieter when Ayrton's farther away. He's getting closer, so they're getting louder. And he's found it. I find with these kinds of games that I often have to spread it over 2 classes because the kids get too wiggly waiting for their turns. So that doesn't always work. Okay, I am going to, those are the 3 that involve the words Easter. The rest of our bunny songs just involve bunnies. So I'm going to turn it over to John, who's going to talk about Bunnies, the musical, and I will stop sharing.
Okay. Well, I then will try to start sharing as best I can. Anyway, welcome everybody, and I'm delighted to be here and talk about Bunnies, the musical. It's this is what an old man does for a living, is dance around in bunny costumes. I don't have my ears here today because they're at my house, and I never got a chance to go home and get them. But this was such a fun little musical to put together with real life kids. And my favorite part was all we did was have the kids with these little bunny ears that you can get almost anywhere. And then some of them had little bushy tails out the back as well. But the best part was that even the parents in the audience put on bunny ears. So the audience was sitting there watching their kids up on stage with bunny ears on it, and it was absolutely hysterical. So we absolutely loved it, loved doing it. So anyway, I'm going to try to share my screen here, and I'm going to also share my sound because I want to show you, this should work, hopefully. There we are. So just in general, I'm going to go to Discover first here because Discover is where I go back to. You all have worked on this more than me, but you get back to where you see all of the wonderful things that are in Musicplay Online. And then I'm just going to go down here to John Jacobson's musicals. And if you click on that, you're going to see not just Bunnies, but all the musicals and programs that we have already. And I will just tell you that we have a few more coming very soon that I'm excited about. And you would just look here and you see all the different musicals. So take a look when you get a chance. And so as I'm going through this Bunnies musical, I hope you'll recognize that all of the same kind of elements that are in Bunnies are in all of these other musicals as well. So I'll click on Bunnies here and get it open. And so all the different concepts, probably the best way of doing this is for me to open up the Bunnies, the musical script. So I'm going to go right here to Extra Resources, and there's Bunnies, the script. Okay, and it'll pop up in front of you here. And maybe the most fun way to do this, because it's not very long, I really intended this to be for the youngest kids, the sort of the K2s, K3s. And so it's not very long, so maybe just to get the idea, we'll just kind of go through the musical, right, as we are, a hopping new musical. It's a very deep plot, as you can imagine, but the cute factor is through the roof because they're all just dressed as bunnies. And the whole deep thing is that they're getting ready to go to a bunny hop, of course. And in order to get to the bunny hop, they have to go through a dark forest where there are bears and fox and especially a bunch of rapping wolves. And so the first song is going to be about bunnies. And I thought it was just so funny, the idea of bunnies, like Denise was just talking about that. So you see 3 bunnies, but the next scene, you're going to see 6 bunnies and then 8 bunnies and then a whole stage full of bunnies. So I'm going to go back to just back here, and we're gonna, I think maybe we can all just sing through the opening song together. And I think I'm going to use these, the bunny, this is the notation and lyrics. And one of the, as you can see right here, the great thing about this one is that it's got the notation on a split track. So when we did this in our workshop down in Texas last year, we had a huge stage and tiny little kids who had hardly any chance to learn the musical before we actually performed it. And it was wonderful to have these split tracks because when we wanted to, we could actually goose a little of the recording if we felt like we needed it as support for the kids. So on this notation and lyric split, you would have that. And we would leave out the part, any solos, things that were in that, so that you could, the soloist could be live and then get some help from all that, from the other kids. So that's what this would be. So here it is. Sing along with me. Curtain opens. One little bunny comes from the stage. Here's a solo. I had one little kid. Bunny pink. And a couple more bunnies come out of the stage. They just start right here. You can tell they're running. Lots of bunnies. All right. So I'm going to close this up here. And then I would going back to the script. I'm going to go right back to our script, and just to get an idea of what it is. And you know what? One of the best things that we did in this first production that I wish I would have thought of this 30 years ago when I first started my career. So many times with especially these little kids, they learn their 2 lines and they can't, and they say them, and the parents know what they said, but the rest of the audience has no idea. So this time we actually did a closed caption above the stage where all of the lines and all of the lyrics were on a screen so that the parents could see actually what was being said. So one little bunny says, "Wowie, wowie, that's a lot of bunnies. I thought I was the only one. But after all, a bunch of bunnies is better than just one. And that's what, look at us, all shapes and sizes. The bunny world is full of surprises. Some are black, some are brown. Some have ears that seem upside down. Some are white, some are spotted. Look over there, they're polka dotted." And then this one little kid, this always stole the show. One little kid went across the stage playing a drum, and they all looked at the audience and went, "Energizer." That's very funny when you think about it. It's the Energizer Bunny. Anyway, he makes several appearances. I can see you're all falling off your chairs with laughter at that. I feel like and this is a floppy-eared bunny, and he says, "I feel like we're different, but if you ask me, I like being part of this bunny family. I do too. It's nice to belong. Let's all sing our friendship song." And so we would go back now to, I'm just going to head back. I've got this funny transcript thing right over there we go. So I'd go back to here, rats. Okay. And the second song is really just a little friendship song here. And maybe this one we'll do just to show you the kind of different ways you can learn these songs. You can do it with the vocal track and the accompaniment track that are here. And I want to mention to you too that all these vocal tracks and accompaniment tracks are downloadable. You almost kind of need to be able to download an accompaniment track when you're doing a musical, just in case you're out there in the gym and you might not have good streaming, so to run the songs on a live stream. So if I clicked on this vocal track here, for instance, you will see downloadable there. So I would recommend that you download these before your performance so that you can do that. And then the really useful ones are, of course, you can have here's the friendship song, the lyric only. So you could reproduce these and hand them out to the kids so they can all go home and learn them. Just lyrics of all the different songs. And I like on these concept slides, you have 2 different choices. These are the ones where it's going to play the song so the kids can sing along. And you can do it for the younger ones with just the lyrics. Which would be here, looks like this, and it would go through it. And you, as the teacher, the director, you'll have a demonstration vocals that'll be going along here. You can do it with the vocals or with the accompaniment tracks. And then you will click through the slides down here as the song is being played. So you can stop it, you can start it over. I'm going to close this here because I want to show you, you can also do it. That one would be just with lyrics. This one would be with notation. So here's the second song. We'll try to do it with this concept slide with the demonstration vocals on. Funny instructions.
Let's all sing a friendship song. Bring a friend or 2 along. Having friends is very nice, so we give you this advice. If you find you're feeling blue, make yourself a friend or 2.
course, one of the things I really like about that song in particular is that you can do it. It doesn't have to be with the Bunnies musical. If you just want to do a song about friendship, that would be a good one for you to use, and use it all year long if you wanted to. Okay. And in the script that I've got here, that's all reproducible, we have the lyrics of the songs are going to be right in there. Okay. So the second scene is the Bunnies talking about, we're on our way to the bunny hop. Until we are there, we better not stop. To get to the bunny hop, we pass through the woods. It's the scariest part of the neighborhood. There are bear and packs, both big and small, but the wolves are the scariest of them all. Hopping is fine and a lot of fun, but if you see a wolf, you better run. And the Energizer Bunny goes across the stage playing his drum again. I go, like that. I feel like someone is watching us. Let's hide over there to avoid any fuss. And all the bunnies hide behind something. It could be behind the risers or behind a curtain or whatever. And we have the next song, which is going to be the wolf song. Of course, this is the one they all like the best because they get to howl and scream and be crazy wolves. Basically, it just repeats and carrying on and being crazy. So it's that was really fun. And by the way, I always do believe it or not, I do choreography videos for all of these. So you can sort of see, I'll teach the kids, you can go and they can just dance along with me. Most of it is really super simple because I'm thinking about it for the little ones. Come on, you can do it with me a little bit.
Do all your favorite wolf moves. Show your claws and your teeth. You can even howl. Ow, 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 ow. And then point one hand. Other hand. Point again. Other hand. Swing your claws. Point up. Thumbs to yourself. Now howl. Again. Now point to your teeth. Show your claws. Grab the air. Thumbs to yourself. Wipe like safe. One hand to your ear. The other hand to your ear. Now howl. Now the rat. Thumbs to yourself. Point. Point. Show your claws. Again. Rub your tummy. And yum. Point at the audience. Wag your finger. Point your teeth. Pretend to eat from a cereal bowl. And like the beginning, point. Swing your claws. Point up. Thumbs to yourself. Howl. Point to your teeth. Show your claws. Open them shut like chewing. Thumbs to yourself. Wipe like safe. One hand to your ear. The other ear. Now howl. Keep howling. Come on.
And this is how a grown man makes a living. Anyway, the kids love doing that, both in the studio. And if you see where I'm over here on this side, this is a video actually of a real live show that we did last year where we actually staged the show. And you can even show your kids every one of the songs that are in here. We have this sort of live video of it going here. Here come the wolves. See, I don't want to take all day doing that, but you could see what's going on there. And the kids loved doing the wolves. So anyway, the big plot carries on. Now the wolves get to talk. We're so scary. We're so tough. We can huff and we can puff. Man or woman, pup or child, listen to the call of the wild. And they all go, "Ow, ow, ow, ow. Wolves, wolves, I hear them humming. Lots of bunnies, I see them coming. Dozens of bunnies, believe it or not, because where there's one, there will be a lot. They're getting close. We're getting hotter. Just the thought makes my big mouth water. Quick now, before we're spied. No more howling. Come on, let's hide." And the wolves go hide, and the bunnies enter carefully. And they go, "Be on your toes, be ready to run. This part of the woods is not much fun. Oh, yes, this is the scary part. But don't worry, those wolves are not too smart." And the wolves look up from their hiding place and go, "Hey, not too smart." Anyway, if there are a lot of them, what will we do? Run very fast, or that will get you through. And then their Energizer bunny runs across the stage again, playing himself. They go, "Like that. I'm not that fast, but I have other talents. My cuteness will have to keep them off balance." And all the bunnies go, "Your cuteness?" Like it's the most ridiculous thing they've ever heard. "If a wolf shows up, we all better scoot. Wolves don't care whether or not you are cute. But being adorable has worked in the past. It's better work now because I'm not very fast. Look at us. We are different as can be. But one thing we share is as clear as can be. We're adorable." Okay, so the bunnies get to sing this little song called Adorable. So let me get to that. All right. So anyway, we're getting close to the end here where going back to the script, where all the wolves come out from hiding And the first one, this is a little copyright infringement, but you can do it without me telling. The first one comes out. They're so struck by how cute these bunnies are that one of the wolves goes, "Something has changed about me. Something is not the same." Maybe you'll recognize that. Anyway, and the other wolf says, "Same here. I don't know how I feel. I just can't imagine a bunny for a meal. It's their cuteness that did it. I mean, come on. With all that adorableness, my appetite is gone." One bunny says, it worked. We are safe at last, but don't take any chances. Let's get out of here fast." A wolf says, but wait, can't we come along with you? We can protect you and see you all through." To the audience, one of the bunnies says, "You want to come to the bunny hop? Will the power of our cuteness never stop? Sure, you might even find that we're not all that bad. We'll be the best protectors you ever had." And the bunny goes, "This could be the start of a whole new world order." "Well, I guess you could come, but we have to inform you there won't be much food. I feel I must warn you." "Well, there'll be plenty of food, but not for your diet. But you're welcome to come if you promise you'll try it." And they all hold up bunches of carrots. And the bunnies go, "Carrots." And the wolves go, "Aw, that's adorable." And then they go, "We love carrots." And the bunny looks at the audience and goes, "Who knew? Well, come on along then. It's time to depart. The bunny hop is about to start." And all the wolves go, "Ow." And then the bunnies go, "Ow." And the wolves go, "Aw, isn't that adorable?" And finally, they get to the bunny hop song. And if you don't know the bunny hop, probably most of you do, but here it is. It's one thing. I'm going to step back, step up and do the bunny hop with me. Because the whole idea of this one is that you're trying to get the audience to do it with you. Is you take one heel, put it out, and the other heel out, and back in. Then you hop forward and back, and 3 jumps forward. So it's heel, 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 forward, back, jump, jump, jump. And what's really fun about this, we'll do a little bit of it with the song, but what's fun is that the whole audience is encouraged to get up and do it with the kids. So by the end of the musical, you've got everybody in the gym. And of course, you're going to have some teachers and parents who are clued into this and will, be your goers and jump up and help on all of this. But let's see if I can just do this. And I'll play the song. So by the end of the musical, everybody's singing, "Let's all do the bunny hop." Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Okay? And we'll do this here. You know what? I'll just play it. I'll do the live kids demo one because you'll see how the parents and everybody get into it, but you can help right along with it.
Join the bunny hop. We know you want to. Find yourself a line and join the bunny hop. Do the bunny hop with me. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Hold on tight and you will find a bunny not too far behind. There's Mrs. Emery. We knew they'd love the bunny hop. That's right, everybody. You got this down. Hop, hop, the bunny hop. Hop, hop, hippity hop. Once you start, it's hard to stop. So come on, do the bunny hop. This may be the best bunny hop ever. Lots of bunnies in a line, hopping, bopping, doing fine. Everybody feels alright. Do the bunny hop all night. Hop, hop, the bunny hop. Hop, hop, hippity hop. Once you start, it's hard to stop. So come on, do. So come on, do. So come on, do the bunny hop.
All right. Well, essentially, that's the end of the musical, and you can put a big cop in there. But it was a lot of fun, and especially for the youngest ones and the cute backers. And you don't necessarily have to do it Easter time, anytime, spring of the year, or just take songs out of it and use them individually. There's so many elements there for you. I think you'll find it as a breeze to put together. So, Denise, I'll send it back to you, and thank you all for indulging me in my little hobby.
My daughter is doing this with her first grade and kindergartens in the spring. So I typically go down and I am either assistant in the classroom or assistant with her children, whichever is most needed. And so I will get to see this again. I got to see it in July with that performance. It's the kids' demos, and honestly, they were so cute. It was a phenomenal performance. It really, really good. And if you need extra songs, some of the ones that I'm going to go over in this next little section, you could add in. And I think that's what my daughter's doing, because there wasn't quite enough. She has, I think, 3 kindergartens and 3 first grades, and she wants a song for each of them, and there wasn't quite enough. So I think she's adding some extras. In addition, we have a pet show musical in the program section, and if you want to use some of the Bunnies songs in the pet show, you could do that as well. So my turn to share. I'm going to talk about John the Rabbit, and I'll show you where you can find it on the website. If I go searching and search the song list for John the Rabbit, and yes, it is in pre-K. And I have to say, this is the simplest, silliest, stupidest game ever, but the kids really, really like it. So I line the kids up at one side of the room, and I'm at the other. I'm Farmer Brown, and Farmer Brown doesn't want little bunnies in his garden. So you can, I'll use this. I have 2 different kids demos. These are my twin granddaughters here. So you get to see my little guys. The little boy sitting there is William, and William never participated in the entire year. But William, who's right here, loved to listen and watch everybody else. It's cabbage.
I love
John the Rabbit. And you guys sing, yes, ma'am. That's all you have to sing in this song. I sing the rest. Oh, John the Rabbit, yes, ma'am. Got a mighty habit, yes, ma'am. Jumping in my garden. Okay, and I'll scooch ahead to where they actually do the. Time you sing. I have to go farther ahead. Over here. So every time you sing, yes, ma'am, you take a little jump closer to Grandma D. Just a little jump, because you're little bunnies, not big ones. Oh, John the Rabbit, yes, ma'am. Got a mighty habit, yes. Jumping in my garden. Oh, you sang so well. Eating all my cabbage, yes, ma'am, and all my corn. You can see that I'm using the vegetable cards, a whole bunch of different ones. All my lettuce, yes, ma'am. And if I live, yes, to see next fall, yes, there might not be a garden at all, no ma'am. Shoo, bunny, shoo, 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 shoo. And I think that's the part that they just love. And William was never disruptive in class. He just chose to watch instead of participating. And because this was 3 and 4-year-olds, I just let him do what he was happy doing, which was sitting back and watching. But here we have the vegetable word cards that I used. And after we had done all the vegetables with the kids, we'd make up word rhythms with them. Now, it was interesting. There was a Facebook post just this week about Miss Gagne and the Cooking Network. So if I go into rhythm practice and I go into prepare rhythm, these kids wanted to see the cooking lady. And the cooking lady is me doing all the different vegetables. So I'll go to carrots and peas. I don't know which one is which. And you can see how we do the vegetable rhythms. Peas, carrot, carrot. Peas, carrot, carrot. Peas, carrot. Say and clap. Peas, carrot, carrot. Clap only. Body percussion.
Peas. Carrot, carrot.
Peas, peas, carrot, carrot.
Carrot, peas.
And I won't do those. We don't need to do any more. You've got the idea now.
Peas.
And so in this section of the website, we put in vegetable cards that you could use in your classroom and have kids create their own. Even the 3-year-olds are able to create word rhythms. So what I would do is I'd do one pattern first, usually with just 4 vegetables, and then I'd invite the children, come and rearrange. And they would rearrange. And that, of course, for 3 and 4-year-olds is the beginning of creativity with them. I want to do the Chubby Little Snowman. And Chubby Little Snowman is about a snowman. I think if I search Chubby, I'll find it. So here is the poem. A chubby little snowman had a carrot for a nose. Along came a bunny, and what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny, looking for his lunch, ate the snowman's carrot nose. Nibble, nibble, crunch. And the kids really like that poem. And we were able to get permissions. This video went viral, and it was on the news channel. And I was able to find the person who'd made it and get permissions.
Eating it all.
So it's an actual one of our little Alberta bunnies that go white in the winter, eating the carrot from a snowman. It's as adorable as it comes. Bunnies are adorable. So that one is a keeper. That one's a definite keeper to do that with the kids. And the cool thing was when I got a hold of the teacher or the person who had her video go viral, it was a teacher from Calgary who uses Musicplay online. I mean, what are the odds? Not all that good. Little Rabbit Foo-Foo is on the website, and I'm not going to hunt it down because I think we all know it. But what's fun to do with this one is to get out the puppets. And I have a whole great huge bag full of bunny finger puppets. I don't remember where I got these, but I think it might have been US Toy, or I don't remember. They weren't very expensive, and there was just a whole whack of them. So I have enough for like 7 classes. And so when I do Bunny Foo-Foo, you can see this one is a really cute little fairy, the good fairy. So we go, little rabbit Foo-Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Down came the good fairy, and she said, little rabbit Foo-Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. And the story goes on. But if you look this time of year in the dollar stores, you can find these cute little fairies and little finger puppet bunnies that add so much to your classes. Another one of my dollar store finds is this pop-up. And let's turn it this way. So I would sing, where is Bunny? And a child, I'd take it up to a child and they'd sing, come out. And I'd wave the bunny at them. Or you can do it for melodic direction. Woo, woo, woo. They like that too. But my all-time favorite bunny is the Folkmanis puppet bunny. Expensive. I don't remember how much this cost, but I know it was a lot. But he hides in the hat. And again, this is one, I've got a video of my grandson when he was 2. He is now 13, turning 14. So 12 years ago, I got video of Hunter. And I sang, where is Bunny? And he sang, come out, Bunny. And he was so excited when the bunny came out to see him. Unbelievably excited. So very cute little Folkmanis puppet. And these kinds of things will get kids singing, like our William, that didn't participate because they want to see the bunny come out of the thingy-bob, out of the hat. So we have alphabet songs as well. And if I search Jump Jackrabbit, that's our letter J song, and it will appear in pre-K. Pre-K is purple, so that's how I know it's pre-K. not everybody might know that we have our wonderful music play teacher, Dana Hero, that tells the stories and introduces the song. She's got beautiful singing voice and is a lovely storyteller. And she did all the alphabet songs for us. And in the printables are alphabet worksheets. If you are a preschool teacher, you are a kindergarten teacher, these are great for you. If you're a music teacher, I might let the people in your school know about this. We've got a beautiful set of posters that they can download, and we have the worksheets. There's the story. Here's printing practice if you want to send the story home and the kids have a little bit of printing practice. This is something that my sister, a kindergarten teacher, created. And she would make all the letters of the alphabet into a booklet, put them in a duotang. And so on the day that they did the letter J story and the letter J song, they would highlight all the J's. She had a class set of highlighters, so the kids would sit at the table and they'd highlight all the J's in here. They'd trace the J's with the dots, and they'd count how many J's they found on this page. And then they'd practice printing J's, and then they'd draw 2 things that started with J. So she'd have them brainstorm a list of things. Sometimes they'd go around the classroom and find all the things in the classroom that would start with that letter. It's interesting. Kindergarten has changed, and kindergarten's become more academic. It's becoming more academic again. In Alberta, our curriculum is changing, and kids are expected to be able to print the alphabet again by the end of kindergarten. So these will be useful worksheets. As music teacher, I wouldn't do them, but I would make sure that the kindergarten teacher in the school knew about it, or pre-K teacher, if there was. Bunny Boogie. It's time for us to get up and do some dancing again. So the Bunny Boogie is in Musicplay 1. And you can see I've done a teacher demo here with it. We'll do the lyrics video because it's one of those songs that is very predictable. So stand up with me and let's do the Bunny Boogie.
Oh, well, you boogie to the bottom and you boogie to the top, and then you hop, 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 hop. Well, you boogie to the bottom and you boogie to the top, and then you hop, 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 hop. Well, you wave your bunny paws and you wiggle your nose, then you shake your bunny ears and your tail really goes, and then you hop, 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 hop. Oh, well, you monkey to the bottom and you monkey to the top, and then you hop, 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 hop. Well, you monkey to the bottom and you monkey to the top, and then you hop, 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 hop. Well, you wave your bunny paws and you wiggle your nose, then you shake your bunny ears and your tail really goes, and then you hop, 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 hop. Oh, well, you twist to the bottom and you twist to the top, and then you hop, 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 hop. Well, you twist to the bottom and you twist to the top, and then you hop, 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 hop. Well, you wave your bunny paws and you wiggle your nose, then you shake your bunny ears and your tail really goes, and then you hop, 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 hop.
And that is the song. That's one of the ones that I think you could do if you need an extra song for the Bunnies musical. I think that one would work quite nicely for you. And if I go back here and search, I must be in bad shape. I've got a bunny hop that I wrote, and I can do the bunny hop 2 is in grade 2. So orange is grade 2, and I'm going to do the lyrics again. Just do the movements with me. And this is an add-on.
Bunny rabbit, can you hop? Can you hop and never stop? Can you hop from 10 till 2? I can do
And
the
now we do the bunny hop
too.
too. So right, right, left, left, forward, back, jump, jump, jump. You didn't think you were going to do the bunny hop twice today, did you?
Bunny rabbit, can you hear us go flop? Flip and flop and never stop. And they flop from 10 till 2.
Now you So it's add on. Right, right, left, left, jump forward, jump back, and hop, hop, hop. Right, right, left, left, forward, back, hop, hop, hop.
Bunny rabbit, can you
Wiggle your tail.
wiggle, 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 wiggle with the tail?
So guess what's coming? We're gonna wiggle and ears and bunny hop, all three at the same time. Forward, back, hop, hop, hop. Right, right, left, left, forward, back, hop. Now wiggle 6 times, jump and bow. 5, 6, and take your bow. So that's another one that would be cute to add to the Bunnies musical if you need some extra. Okay, exit full screen. And, I'm tired. Peter Rabbit Has a Habit. That is a replacement, if you wish it, for Lucy Lockett. So it's not in the spring section, but it's, again, a really, really good reading song. So Mi La. And that is one I would definitely do. And in grade 2 and in grade 3, rabbits don't have tails at all, tails at all, tails at all. Rabbits don't have tails at all, just wee powder puffs. Second verse, same as the first, a little bit louder and a little bit worse. So a very silly song, but it's mi, re, do. So if you're teaching that in 2nd grade or reviewing it in 3rd grade, it's a really good reading song to add in. Kindergarten has Old Mr. Rabbit, which you can either do like the rabbit one from pre-K, or you can do it with bridges. And in this particular song, the kids' demo has a teacher that was doing it as bridges. Every time a person, the farmer caught the rabbit, a new bridge was formed. So kind of like London Bridge, but with a little bit of a twist. That was really quite fun. And I think that takes us to 5:28. And I think we've mostly covered all the bunny songs. See if there's any questions for us in the chat. Carrie Lynn or Danae, do we have any?
Yeah, I actually have no questions for you.
Oh, we're such good explainers. You have no questions for us. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today. Those of you who are listening to this on the podcast, I actually listened to my own podcast for the first time. I went for a walk in the snow this week, and I'm trying to describe what we're doing in the webinar for our podcast folks, but it is more fun to be on the webinar because you can see all the motions and do all of it. But the podcast is good as well because if you've got a long commute, boy, you want to fill those up with good podcasts. John, do you want to say goodbye to everybody?
I just want to thank you all for coming today and being a part of it, and thank Denise for allowing me to share some of her time today, and wish you all the best spring.
This is not sharing my time. This is, the balance between the teaching songs and the performances is what every music teacher struggles with. How do we do this? How do we balance teaching everything that's in that curriculum and still fulfilling the performances that the parents want? And I think the two of us show how that can be done. And I hope we've given you some ideas.
Doing it, and I have blast doing it, and I hope that you'll all join us this summer. Denise and I are going to be ramping around the country doing a couple workshops together with Artie. And so join us if you have time and interest. We'd love to see you there.
Live in DC and live in Austin, Texas, and then the virtual to follow. And of course, the virtual is nice if you aren't able to get away to the live. The live, of course, is great. We actually have quite a few registrations already. So people are excited, I think, to join us. And I certainly hope I'm working on my district to send me to DTC. Yay! We hope to see you there. Thanks so much, everybody. And thanks so much to the Musicplay team for helping us out here as both John and I are a little technically challenged at times.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much,
We can bunny
Denise. Thank
hop
you, John.
with the best of it.
So thanks so much. We hope to see you and Artie and Mr. Frank in DC or in Austin, Texas. Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you for sharing your time with us today. If you would like to earn a PD certificate for this episode, download the accompanying handout or watch the webinar, please go to workshops.musicplay.ca. See you next time.
It's time